What's going on, everybody? If you didn't know, now you know. Your boy Kelvin here, back again with this Cory Joseph, Create a Legend. This is the 5th game of the season. As you can see, I've scored 17 points, got 9 highlight plays in one game, and shot 60%. And I'm not going to do a normal commentary over this. I'm just going to talk about some stuff, you know. And so I've never really done this before, so you're gonna excuse me if this doesn't come out too good. This video was kind of long too, so I don't know. I might just stop talking about halfway through this, to be honest. But anyways, as you can see, here I am with my man Cory Joseph, 5th game of the season. I already said that, repeating myself, but I don't really care. And here you see Gerald Wallace coming out. I don't know why Gerald Wallace always does this, it seems, when I face the Trailblazers. He thinks he's a superstar. But yeah, Cory Joseph. Some people wondered why I had gone with Cory Joseph instead of Tristan Thompson. As you see my stats so far this season, almost 12 points per game, 3 steals per game almost. That's 3rd in the NBA, so I've been doing my thing pretty much so far. Now, people have wondered why I went with Cory Joseph instead of Tristan Thompson. Because, you know, I'm a Canadian guy. They're both the 2 Canadian rookies in the league this year. And so, basically, I went with Cory because I actually knew him in real life. You know, like my older brother, he played on his older brother's team, Cory Joseph. And so, Cory, he's only 1 year older than me. I played against him once that I remember. And I don't think I ever played against him again. But yeah, you see this? They call it goaltending. This was tripping me. I was like, goaltending? How was this goaltending? As you see Tony Parker drive, I had to look at this in replay, and he just gets blocked, and they called that goaltending, man. 2K, what the hell? But yeah, so I played against him once. That was when I was in grade 9, because he lives he lived not too far from where I live. So my high school faced his high school, and I kid you not, this was one of the greatest Canadian high school teams of all time. I believe they had this guy Cory Joseph, who at the time was in grade 10. They had his older brother Cory Joseph, who he's pretty good. He's at Oregon right now. He had originally went to Michigan, had some problems or whatever, is what I heard. And now he's at Oregon, and he's a leading scorer for Oregon. So he's doing pretty good out there. And yeah, he's in the senior year too. So yeah, so they had him, and they had a guy by the name of Haruna Mutombo. And I already know what you're thinking. Yes, this guy is related to Dikembe Mutombo. This is Dikembe Mutombo's nephew. And this guy was a banger. I kid you not, he was a banger. Like, this dude could fly. He could get up there. He was about 6'4", 6'5", I believe. And I'm not sure where he's at right now. I think he's at Western Carolina or something like that. But I believe he's playing D1 basketball somewhere right now. So, you know, they had 3 guys right there doing their thing. They also had some other guys on the bench who also went on to play D1. Well, maybe not D1. Well, yeah, I think D1, D2. So this was a pretty stacked team. You know, first the top 3 guys on the team talented, and pretty much even their bench could have been starters at other places. And my team, I was in grade 9, and I was starting because I don't know, I was pretty good. Our team, we had a couple good people. We had this one guy, Jason Calise. He's a beast. He's at Detroit right now, Detroit University or something along those lines, and he's tearing it up too. So, you know, we had him, and we had some other decent people, but we didn't stand a damn chance. I'm not gonna lie. The whole time I was just like, please God, do not let me get dunked on, because I was trying not to get dunked on, straight up. I was in grade 9, and usually how we do it in Canada, I don't know if it's the same in the States, we have junior and senior basketball. So junior is for like grade 9 and 10, and then senior or varsity pretty much grade 11 and 12. But if you're in grade 9 or grade 10 and you're pretty good, you know, you want to play up, get some better competition, then you could play up. Like Cory Joseph, he was in grade 10, playing it with grade the varsity squad because he was pretty good, obviously, and he actually always played up like his whole life. He always played on the same team as his brother, so that really helped him a lot. So here, I just want you to pay attention to this quick exchange. So you saw Wesley Matthews hit that tray ball from deep, so I'm trying to come back at him in my mind, and I made some bad decisions there, and I turned the ball over, and he got another dunk. Did I say Wesley Matthews? Shit. Wesley Williams? Reggie Williams? Whatever. So I got pretty pissed at that turnover. I was playing kind of like shit, so when I play like shit, I just shoot a shot from half court because I'm pretty pissed. I'm raging. So I just shot a shot from half court, and then I just fouled him. I just kept reaching it until they called a foul. So yeah, that's pretty much what just happened there. So yeah, like I was saying, I know Cory in real life. I played against him once, and he played on the same team as my older brother. And so yeah, that's that. And unlike Tristan, I can't ever remember actually seeing Tristan play in real life, let alone actually playing against him. Like he lived in Brampton, Ontario, which is Greater Toronto area. So I live in Toronto. Cory lived in Toronto and then moved to Pickering, which is actually closer to Toronto than Brampton is. That's like 15-minute drive from my house, really. So Cory is closer, so that's pretty much why I went with him. I mean, they're both pretty good players. I think Cory probably should have stayed another year at Texas because, I don't know, he just kind of followed Tristan out, and I think he should have stayed because he definitely could have grown a little bit more. I know he was the McDonald's All-American. He won the three-point shooting contest at the All-American thing, and so he can play, but I think if he had stayed more, developed his game, he would have went higher. I mean, he was a 29th pick in the first round, and I think if he stayed one more year, he could have been higher. I think he would have been a mid-level pick first round, but I don't know why he left. Like right now at Texas, they got another Canadian boy, Mike Kabongo, also from Toronto, and I played against him a lot. Mike Kabongo, I played against him a lot more because he's actually my age. He played for Toronto 5-0, and we had some battles, you know, and he's definitely pretty good, and he's projected to go like 12th or something, I believe, next year if he leaves, but I don't think he's gonna leave. So I'm thinking maybe Cory, you know, didn't want to take some shine away from Mike, so that's why he left. But I would have liked to see him, both of them people playing together at Texas, tearing it up, even with Tristan maybe. But hey, Tristan went 4th overall, so if he wanted to leave, that was on him. He got picked high, so he's making his money, he's doing his thing. Unlike Cory, on the other hand, who got sent to the D-League. I believe he got brought back up recently, so he's actually on the Spurs now, but he's riding bench pretty much, so I think it wasn't that good of a decision. And right here, what am I looking at? Oh, right here in the game, I was looking at how he didn't even attempt to block him. Like, he stood there, he literally is just standing there until the player gets around him, and then he decides to foul him. Look at that, how he just stood and watched him get by him. Like, you see what I'm saying when I say the user AI does not help you at all in my player? But anyways, yeah, back to what I was saying. These Canadian boys out there, they on the rise. We got a lot of people in college right now. Like I said, Mike Kabongo over at Texas, Cory Joseph over at Oregon. He's doing his thing, and then his and Cory's cousin, Cory Joseph, over at Syracuse. He's doing pretty good too. He's pretty nice. I think he's going league next year. He's a top 20 pick, I believe. He's definitely pretty nice. So that's Cory and DeVoe's cousin. Who else we got? They got a number of good guys out there in NCAA right now. They got that. There's a guy named Kem Birch. I've never met that guy either. But damn, this game's almost over already. What the fuck, this game? Wow, this game is that short. But anyways, yeah, I guess I'm done talking. This game is already over. As you see, we got killed, man. We got killed. And that's because when I got subbed out going into halftime, the score was 32-36. I got subbed out with like 4 minutes left before halftime, and after that, they just, I don't know, they just killed us because we were down 14 going into the half. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope you enjoyed this video. I failed pretty much every goal, but hey, I had some decent numbers. I'm out.